Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Bring the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again. Pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
Ah, I wasn't ready. Okay, hold on.
You're not forced to do a goddamn thing. You know what you could do? It's just a thought. Okay. There's this little bitty button that's on your computer and it says power. And if you hit that motherfucker, guess what? This whole motherfucker is gone. Gone. You don't get to hear nothing. You don't get to see nothing. You don't know what people are saying about you. It disappears.
Let's go! You ready for the shit show? If you don't know, now you know. It's about to get out of control. Buckle up, cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go.
I encourage the drama. I like the drama. I want the drama. My channel from day one has been drama approved.
The man AC is on his way, presiding over the drama community. Tells it like it is, no matter the case. Displaying it all over the place. He's not here to save a hoe. No sipping, no white knight. Take that shit and go.
Stay if you got booty, though.
You ready for the shit show? If you don't know, now you know. It's about to get out of control. Buckle up, cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go. Evidence over everything. Fuck your damn feelings. If you get out of line, we'll raise the ceiling. Whole community not letting it slide. Good luck finding somewhere to hide. You ready for the shit show? If you don't know, now you know. It's about to get out of control. Buckle up, cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go. Cause here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shit show.
I'm kind of dead in the water without AC here because I can't share anything from my phone. So hello everyone. Fuck, do I have to do roll call now? Oh, damn it. I don't want to have to do roll call. AC is always causing trouble. It's fine. It'd just be cool if he was here to pull up videos or whatever. Scotto's out enjoying his Pride weekend. I got to enjoy last weekend, and now he is enjoying his. Roll call complete. I want to do roll call, but everything in me wants to. Why is that? Did Kaiser just do that to like fill the silence? Probably, right? Well, damn. No, don't make me roll call. Don't you dare. All the newcomers don't know what roll call is. That is in regards to fraud at Wrangler, also known as Michael William Kaiser, who's currently incarcerated after taking a plea for a 20-year sentence, 5 to serve 15 state monitored probation. I know. I want Scotto too. I would rather him be here than me. I promise you. I 110% assure you. I always imagine Kaiser's inner monologue as being similar to tinnitus. I mean, it could be from the time he shot himself, right? Oh, it was a grift thing, but he didn't just call out super chats. Well, I mean, he only brought super chats up on stream, but he didn't. Roll call wasn't just super chat people. It was, yeah, where the fuck is AC? My thoughts exactly. Gosh. Oh, thank you, Hurt, always for becoming a member. I have a decent amount of members only content. And Paul Meyer Media, thank you. Grifting. Oh, I partially knew you were a figment of my imagination. So, I find myself in a predicament, right? So AC introduced me to this world of crazy hoes, right? Bitches, whatever, however you want to refer to females in a derogatory fashion. And um we have Jen, right? Crazy Jen, Renasetter Jen, right? And then we have Kendra screaming into the void, Kendra, who did a stream today talking about how me and AC are negative. But I don't remember a time where AC, maybe AC has, I can only speak for myself here. I can't remember a time where I've screeched into the void that everyone should fuck themselves and you're all cunts with an H. Um, but okay, up off. The down south hose. Well, so in this whole mess, um, I think you guys have seen a couple times now a woman named Amber's come up on my stream. I've been sent a ton of evidence that is a little alarming. I will say this, okay? We're going to take a vote. One, if you think giving a blowjob on Instagram is bad. Two, if you think having phone sex, having it recorded, and clearly hearing your children in the room is worse. Discuss. Yeah. And it's weird because there's someone that's going to think I'm talking about them and I'm not. It's weird how many women that applies to. Please stop masturbating within earshot of your children. That's fucking gross. Yeah, lots of twos. Yeah, I think it's worse. I think it's worse. So during Jen's meltdown that we watched, she kept mentioning that woman Amber with and this dude Ski Mask Andy. And I was sent those tapes today, which are terrible. They're terrible. This is no way for grown women to be acting. Um, Jesus. Two is worse. I agree. I think two is worse. Yeah, Penny agrees too. You hear her? Two's definitely worse. This is what a crazy world AC has brought me into and then abandoned me here. That's fine. At least AC doesn't have phone sex with people while kids are within earshot. For that, I'm thankful. All the sock accounts already. That's cute. Here, I'll drop the link if anyone wants to come up. Boop boopy doo. Amber, if you'd like to come up, I I had gotten all this stuff first thing this morning, and then Someone told me Amber was live and I saw she was watching my video. And you guys know that I'm a fucking asshole. So I privated it to fuck with her, like I've done to many people. And yeah, she immediately took it the wrong way and tried to say I was gonna get copyright strikes or whatever. And that no, I was just fucking with you. That was entirely sensitive. Probably like your kid's ears when you were masturbating to a random guy from YouTube. I digress. Damn it, AC. I don't like doing shows alone. This is gross and weird. I don't know how like 150 of you are just listening to me yammer on. How do people do this? Holy fuck. Damn it. I'm gonna start playing intros. I don't know what to do with myself. I blame air conditioner. Is he still live? Is it because he just can't end live streams? Yeah, I did play some of it for members of my Discord. Shameless plug if anyone wants to drop the link. Um yeah, that was alarming. I you could very clearly hear her children talking. Which like if you can hear them, they can hear you, you know what I mean? So you probably shouldn't be flicking the bean. Yeah, I don't king shame either, but oh, don't quote her from the recording, you fucking Discord drama whore. Yeah, not to king shame, but don't involve your kids in anything sexual. They should not hear about it, know about it, see it. None of it. None of it. Um, that's not cool. And like, I don't know, so you went on a tirade. I don't even know any of the parties involved. I AC doesn't orchestrate this. I don't know shit about any of y'all. Telling someone whose father passed away that their dad is maggot food basically and other degrading things of that nature is terrible. Watching you scream at people and say those things was akin to watching Jenna and Kendra doing the same. So I don't know if your hands are clean enough to be pointing fingers the way you are. Have a penny update? Let me see. I have to go backstage and add media. They want to see you, Penny, because you're so pretty. Just like I am, now pet me. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find a picture to show them. She's the absolute fucking cutest, so confirmed. So as it's gotten hotter out, we've realized that we being me and the kids have realized that Penny does not like the heat. She is an air conditioning dog. She likes to take a pair of my pants or other clothing, flip over one of my throw pillows, and just pass out right in front of where the AC blows. So there's Penny. She's grown quite a lot. Quite a lot. She's a big dope though. Love her. Um, oh, a doxing account again. The dupe troll's cool, guys, but like again, like doxing dupe trolls, you gotta do like numbers dupe trolls. You gotta show up in the chat with a bunch of people, um, all duping the account. The sleep smile, she always smiles. She's a very happy girl. I love her. It's my baby. Yeah, she's what? Uh, she was born end of October. So she's like as old as some people's mania. Holy shit. Yeah, Penny's the best. I adore her. Are you like totally stoned right now? Is it like after 8:30 p.m.? Then yes. Yes, I am. Oh, see, it's funny because like I'll open the door for Penny to go out. She'll stick her nose out, look up at me, and then run away from the door. Like, nope, too hot. You can tell when she really has to go to the bathroom because she'll look back and make sure you're still at the door because she goes right out, does her thing, runs right back in. She doesn't want any part of it. Poor thing. Oh my god, I hate StreamYard Mobile. Like for the amount it costs, this app should be so much better. I skipped your comment. What was your comment? I'm sorry. On mobile, I can only see 2 comments at a time. It's very hard to keep up with them. I know Penny's frustrating. She's frustrated with StreamYard situation too. Oh, I don't like streaming alone. It makes me feel icky. Oh, hey, oh no, now I lost you. Where are you? There you are. Hey, I didn't remove that video because I'm gonna get struck for it or didn't have permission to use it. There's a thing called fair use. You don't have to get permission directly from the creator as long as you're transforming the content under the fair use. I did it just to be funny and be a dickhead. But that whole thing was weird and interesting. Thank you. Not as interesting, however, as having phone sex with a YouTuber when your children can clearly be heard in the background. Don't you flood my chat, Summer. I know I need AC to come up and pull up these clips. It's fine. So we're waiting for AC to talk about the heifers. What's going on with the steers? I don't know. See, when dudes are like pulling their psycho shit, I don't usually acknowledge them, which makes them more crazy. It's too much work. You quit after like 2 comments. Oh, fuck. That's Summer, my sexy soulmate. She's first in the chat tonight. Oh, Bexa can come up if she wants. Anyone can come up, really. Boop, boop, be doop. There we go. I think AC's new intro came out cool. Yeah, never come on mic when kids are around, guys. Come on, we should have evolved past the point.
You wanna come on mic? You wanna come on mic?
I've been known to come on a mic from time to time. Not a microphone. Just a man named Michael. When can I say I'm a quitter? Oh, you can't quit me, I can't quit you. Damn it, AC.
Whore?
I wish I had a full soundboard on my on my StreamYard because like I could definitely do a show by myself if I had the right soundboard.
Moves.
Fucking moops. Oh, Penny doesn't like moops. Oh, air conditioner. Wherefore art thou, air conditioner? God, my phone's dying too. I'm batting 1,000. Oh. So what's everyone up to? Besides that car. I don't even know what other clips I have back here. I have a lot of intros. Like a stupid amount. Oh, when Penny learned to come, well, was learning to do the stair. He just body slammed me at the bottom. Oh, I miss when she was little. Now she's just a big oaf that loves throw pillows, my clothes, and the couch. Damn it, air conditioner. I wish I could share shit from my phone. This is annoying. You know what? We haven't heard Mikey Mikey in a while. Old school folks. I'm gonna play Mikey Mikey real quick, and hopefully in that time AC will show up so he can share screens for me because I don't have a laptop right now. Thank you.
Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, Mikey, you're a shit bird. Mikey, Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In the fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey, Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon wrangler robbing little old ladies, lying and pretending he had a baby, acting like he isn't a complete waste of space, making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler. Fuck you, Wrangler. But Mikey, Mikey, embrace defeat.
Oh, sorry to jump scare you guys. Oh, Mikey. Just goes to show if you have an open murder indictment and 5 open felonies, you probably shouldn't go on YouTube. You might end up in jail. Oh, God. Yeah. You know what, Bexa? It doesn't just live in your head rent free. Skeptic called me from, I think it was Amsterdam. He's like, I'm walking down the street in Amsterdam singing Mikey, Mikey. Oh, hi, Jules. I'm gross or he's gross? You're blocked? I see you. What do you mean you're blocked? Oh, Kaiser hasn't done anything. I was just playing that intro. And for the new people, look into fraud at Wrangler Michael Kaiser. That was very interesting. He's currently incarcerated, though. Oh, yeah, no, you're good. I can't see a lot of the chat because I can only see 2 lines on StreamYard. It's absolutely terrible. No, you're not. What is happening? Oh, the chat broke, but now it's working. Oh no, YouTube glitch. There must be a glitch because the comments are just now catching up on my screen. Holy guacamole, okay. Yeah, nobody's blocked, guys. I think YouTube's having an issue. Are you getting like a message saying you're blocked? I can see them in StreamYard. It just seems like they're delayed a bit. Oh, it's fixed now? Okay. Well, that's weird. YouTube is always having an issue. StreamYard too, sometimes pretty glitchy. Yeah, but don't worry, no one's blocked. I don't like blocking people here unless you're terribly egregious or someone pays for it. There we go. That's crazy. I had a glitch on YouTube the other day where all my videos had like 99999 as the views and the likes. I was like, what the fuck is happening? You had to restart your YouTube. Yeah, okay. Restart your YouTubes, guys. They must be updating something. Right? YouTube saw Mikey and they were like, fuck, he's out. Oh, that stinks. Damn, YouTube. Why you gotta be like that? Any new people, you don't know the Kaiser lore. There's so much lore. Afghanistan, man, what a journey that case was. Oh, have fun in jail, Mike. I did it again, damn it. Fucked everything up. It's fine. Yeah, when the music was playing, like there were no comments. I was like, that's weird with this many people in here. No one's fucking slap fighting in the comments or anything. And then it all started fucking loading. It was such a journey. You really had to be there for the Kaiser thing. Was a journey. Was a journey. DC is in the chat saying, I feel like half of me is missing. Yeah, where the fuck's AC, DC? Damn. Oh, well, who's you all and who the fuck's blame Kate? I don't know who that is. I love the DC account. I love a quick troll account. Always funny. My Kaiser stepped on a bee. Oh, what a wild tale. And like you can't explain it start to finish without sounding fucking manic because none of it makes sense. It's crazy sauce. But again, you guys heard from Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.'s daughter, Elise, lovely woman. Um, and you know, she's happy with the plea deal. It's better than nothing, but still still sucks. Blame Kate is late to the blame shiz party. Yeah, I've been blamed for everything for quite some time. It's okay. If it's a day ending and why someone's talking shit about me. It's GC from the piss show. You see what you did there? Fuck, how do people do this all the time? There's some people that do this for like 4 hours. Holy shit. I'm giving myself like another 10 minutes, and if AC doesn't show up, then we live to fight another day. Oh no, who is it? Rockville Metro Press. This was not for the murder charges. This was for the 5 open felonies relating to the burglary of his place of employment in 2022. Mr. Kaiser entered a plea agreeing that he is a habitual offender, and he agreed to a 20-year sentence, which includes 5 years to serve day for day and 15 years of supervised release, supervised probation. A suspended sentence is what it's called. Yeah, I'm the COVID bat. Everything is literally my fault. It's fine. I've embraced my villain arc. I'd make you tap out in 2, Summer. Giggity. Oh, girl, I literally can't play it. I'm on my phone. My laptop has notoriously been broken for like a month and a half. But thank you. I would love I listened to it. I did play it in my Discord. So some people here have heard it. I would love for you to come up and explain to me why in the tape of you masturbating on the phone with Ski Mask Andy could you hear your children in the background? Thank you. Bitch, don't you fucking dare say I would have done anything to the dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. I have fossils. Don't play with me. I'm just curious. And I don't know, I've seen a lot of tapes of you, Amber, acting just like Jen. So I'm perplexed is all. What's gross? Fossils? Fossils are awesome. Get out of town. What's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't have any background. Hold on. I got to close you out. Hold on. All right. Okay. Say something.
Something?
Okay. Okay. There's no back. Okay. Okay. So there's no, that was on a live stream that me and Bombshell Reloaded were doing. And my kids were actually upstairs. My house is very, very spacious, but it's very sealed off. My daughter had a headphone set on and was on the complete other side of the house. My other two kids are both adults,
I mean,
and
like, I could literally hear what they were saying. Like, that doesn't.
I understand, but I also do I do audiobooks, so the microphone that I am on is very, very good. It has no buffering, no nothing. It has a screen in front
So
of
it
it.
picked
It
up
picks
your
up
kids all around the house.
It picked up a kid, yes, a kid that was upstairs on her computer
Well, no,
with
at
her
one point you
headphones.
can hear a kid talking to another kid, it sounds like.
No, it was on, yes, it was on her speaker. It was on her computer that is upstairs. My husband was here and I was not masturbating. That is not masturbating. We were making prank phone calls to Ski Mask Andy, me and Bombshell.
You were having phone sex with that man.
No, I
ma'am.
was not. No, I was not.
Oh
My
my
husband
God,
was
where is
right
AC?
here.
I want to play it.
Go ahead. I can tell you exactly. I said, yes, I can squirt 6 feet, blah, blah, blah. My husband was right here.
Mhm.
So there was no masturbation at all. And I also told AC about Ski Mask the other day. I own all of my fuck shit. But no, I was not masturbating at all. I was in the front room where my office is, and my child was upstairs wearing her computer headphones. So no, that is a mistake. So whoever told you that is completely trolling you, which they always do. I mean, my God, Kimber's throwing out.
It's not people telling me that. I fucking listened to it.
Okay, well, if you
So, like,
listen to it,
I know you're
do
new
you,
around here, but I don't just take people's words for
that's
things.
fine. I don't care about that, but I'm telling you the God's honest truth. And the fact of it is that Bombshell Reloaded was on the phone call with me. We were going back and forth between her chat and my chat. We had several people probably that are in your chat right now telling you the exact same thing that happened. So
I'll let you up if you're going to be appropriate.
What's up, dude? How dare you, dude?
Oh gosh, let me finish this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I wish AC was here so I could play the tape, but I'm not finding that to be seemingly what was happening
there it is.
there.
Sassy Nerd Girl. Confirm it was a prank. She was there.
Oh, well, random stranger, thank you, but your
No,
hearsay
she
means
is my
jack shit to
mod.
me. Okay.
No,
Her
she is my
hearsay
mod.
means jack shit to me, ma'am.
Okay. Well, Shiz, listen, I'm not Jen. You're not going to rattle me over something that I did on the internet with my
I'm
husband
not trying to
literally in the
rattle you.
next
I'm
room.
fucking perplexed how you're out here judging this
Okay,
woman when
I'm
you behaved
telling
the
you the
same
truth.
way.
Where's the rest of the video? Why don't you play where Bombshell was calling him also? Are you just gonna take and pick
Oh, are you
whatever?
deflecting to someone else just like Jen does? That's crazy.
No, because we
Um,
were both
well, what
playing the
possessed you
live.
to mock a woman about her father being dead and say degrading things about a
That was actually
deceased person?
Bombshell too. That was actually Bombshell too.
Oh boy.
hmm Yeah, she also said that I was sucking my son's dick also. So yeah, there was a lot of trolling back and forth between me and Bombshell. So, you know,
So
shit
Bombshell went
happens.
live on your channel and was saying that shit from your account? I'm confused.
No, me and Bombshell were friends. And then we fell out. We trolled each other. We said some horrible, nasty things and we made up and we've been good ever since to this day.
You trolled her by talking about her father eating maggots and being
No, I
dead,
said
and
maggots were coming out of his dick. That's what I said. And I own that. And she also said that I
you said
was
numerous things about maggots coming out of his eyes and him
absolutely.
eating them too. Yeah, it was
Well, I
pretty
don't see how a
shitty.
dead person could eat them. Yeah, it was
Well, you
shitty.
said that.
Yeah.
You said that in the video.
It was shitty. I'm saying I own all my shit. I mean, like, honestly, I'm not
Some
deflecting
dildo
from
swagging
anything.
shit.
Yeah, that was somebody else. I don't know who that was. But I mean, yeah, Bombshell and I have been good ever since we made up in December. So,
Just because you're good
she
now
also.
doesn't mean like so. And this is what I've talked about a lot on the internet. You can be mad at someone, but what you say to them might hurt
Mhm.
someone who's just watching this for entertainment. So
Right.
everyone that lost a parent watched that and watched you say such degrading things.
Mhm.
And that's not fucking cool. You guys
Okay.
made up, that's fine. You still exposed people to that vile bullshit.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, the drama community where we are coming from, yeah, we've done some horrible stuff. We've said some horrible stuff. And again, you are saying just because my stepson is black and I raised him from 2 weeks old that I sucked his dick as a 25-year-old man.
I've never said that,
No, I'm
ma'am.
not saying you did. I'm
Okay.
saying Bombshell said it. So we reacted. I reacted. She reacted. We have since squashed it. And as far as anybody else getting hurt, if it triggers somebody, then don't listen to it. That is as simple. It's like AC says, press the button. Me and Bombshell, that was our fight.
That happened in public. So you have to understand that you're
Absolutely.
exposing the public to it. It's the same argument I had for
Absolutely.
Jen is that when you
Mhm.
publicize things, they become known.
Absolutely. I've already owned this with AC. I've already said there's literally nothing. If you want to ask me something, I mean, go ahead. I was an escort for 2.5 years. I've got reviews out the wazoo
I know
about
you've
that.
said it like so many times though. Every time I've
Okay.
encountered you, you've told me how you're an escort, which is like, I guess,
Okay.
validating for your existence or whatever, but
No,
it's just
absolutely
Play-Doh.
not. No, absolutely not. But there's not a thing on here that you're going to throw at me that I'm going to deny. If I've done it, I've done it. All I can do is say that for the last 6 months, I have been completely on my P's and Q's and doing
Yeah,
actual
but
real
isn't that what
content.
Jen was saying too, right?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Mm.
Nope. Jen has been going right back to the way she was.
I don't know, man. I've called out
So,
other people for there was another YouTuber that shared a story about her 9-year-old listening to her masturbate from the other side of the door. And I called that out. And I
mm.
don't know, I heard that audio recording and that was fucking alarming.
Well, it
Um,
wasn't I mean, it was done on a live stream because we both had lives going at the same time where he was in a bathroom and we were both trolling him by calling him.
like, okay, but what part of a troll includes graphically describing sexual scenarios? That's
When I'm
trolling?
Yeah,
Because I
it
came from the
was.
troll mafia, and I can tell you, I've never seen that style of trolling
That's
before.
you, Shiz. I mean, I'm completely different than you. What you would
So your
do, maybe
version
I
of
wouldn't
trolling is
do.
having phone sex with dudes in front of your husband.
No, that was not phone sex. It was an act. We were actors that night.
Ma'am, stop it.
Well,
God, I wish I could
it
fucking
is
play
what it
this. Where the
is,
fuck is
Shiz.
AC?
Go
Chicky,
ahead,
I
play
need
it.
him. I need him now.
There's nothing on here that you're going to make me feel bad about saying or doing or anything because I know I've changed and I'm not resorting back to that. So if this makes you feel good, go ahead.
No,
I'm
just
not going to
because I
deny
had,
it.
ma'am, because I had you on my platform. I received numerous emails
Of
and a
course you
ton of stuff.
did. Of
And
course.
I don't choose sides. The truth doesn't have sides. I just put out
Yeah.
information and
You're literally putting out, I mean, maybe this side of people, but anything other than what you're going to play tonight or whatever, I've literally been restreamed by so many platforms, and like all of my stuff has been played all over the place. So this is like null and void to me right now. I was waiting on it. I knew it was coming. So that's why I just own it and move along.
why did you try to say I was going to get a strike and that's why I privated the video?
No, not
I
you. I was not saying you. I was saying that somebody else was playing your content who did not know anything about the lore behind Kendra. And I thought that maybe you would private it for her because we did give you credit in the community post about it being your stream. So I thought with us doing that and AC saying that y'all don't strike, that we had permission to stream y'all with fair
I do
use.
that to fuck with people. If you had gone back a minute later, it was back up. I just do
Well,
it to
yeah,
be a
I
dick.
did. I did. I mean, yeah, I did. But by that time, we had already been on for 2 hours and I had to start dinner for my family. So, but I honestly, like, even when it came back up, I was like, okay, so she put it back up because the other creator went down once it was private. So it wasn't because I thought you were going to strike us. I thought maybe you were going to strike her because you didn't know her and she didn't know any of the lore and was just sitting there not
I
saying
literally
anything.
didn't know anyone else was streaming it.
Yeah.
Yours happened to be on my feed. I saw my background and I was like, oh fuck. And anytime I noticed my background,
Yeah.
I did.
No,
Well,
I know fair
Berto.
use. I mean, it's not a big deal. It was not you that I was thinking that it would be striking me at all.
Oh, I really wish. Oh, you, if you'd like to come up and give your assessment. This is Walberto, co-founder of the Cavalry, Intel
Hey,
OPSEC
Hola.
badass.
It's
What's going
Full
on?
chat's excited. Walberto, Wallingford.
Alberto. Okay, got
Wally for short.
it.
Everyone's so excited.
It is.
What are you up
super
to, Wally? Were you watching?
No, I just picked up my sister from the airport, getting some gas, and now just hanging out.
Oh, dang. Well, don't let me keep you. It's lovely to see you, though.
No, it's all good. I got a little bit. I wanted to see if this would work on mobile anyway for a change. So
My kid would not have heard it at all. She had on headphones and was in completely part of the house, different part of the house. My microphone picks up anything.
I mean, it's just, you see the optics of that, don't you, though? Having
I
a
see
graphic
it,
sexual
but
conversation and you can hear your kids in the background.
But do you know what my house looks like and how it's laid out? No, you don't.
But no, but like sound travels a specific way, you know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
it was very
And if you
clear. I don't
notice,
see that being
I
a
was
kid
talking
upstairs.
very, very low, just like this, while I was talking to him.
And
Very,
crazy, I
very
can't
low.
hear anything in the background.
It's okay. I don't have anything going on in the background. It's summertime. My daughter is upstairs taking a shower because she's going to Illick
Why
Park
can't we? But
tomorrow.
you said she was upstairs and we could hear her talking on that
She's in the
recording. Why can't we?
shower.
I don't hear
She's
any
in-
water.
I'm.
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
I'm using your own logic.
You're being semantical now. Like, come on. Seriously.
Well, you made it seem like we could hear her from upstairs on the recording of you
She
having
was
fake
right.
phone sex or
No,
whatever.
she was in the hallway on the opposite end of the house on her
But at the beginning of
computer.
this conversation, you said she was upstairs.
That's what I just said. She was upstairs at the end of the hallway, opposite end of the house on her computer with her headphones on.
And you could hear everything she was saying from the other end of the house
I
upstairs.
could, yes. Yes.
No, the
could, yes.
recording could, ma'am.
I know that. My microphone is very good.
So then why can't we hear the shower?
Because
By the
it's in
acoustics
my
that you just
bedroom.
described, we should
Oh,
hear
God, you're
a
being
shower
crazy.
right now.
Listen, you're not going to get me to crash out like Jen. Like, she's in
I'm
my
not-
bedroom and she's taking a shower. Of course, you're not going to be able to hear the water. Be real.
Did you
She was
post
out
someone
in,
else's teenage daughter and call them a slut or
yeah,
whore?
and that was after she said that my 25-year-old was my
Oh, I'm not
boyfriend.
asking about anyone else's
I'm
behavior.
just
I was
telling
just
you.
asking
Yeah,
about
I
yours.
did.
But
I'm
this is
telling
like,
you why I
remember when
did.
Jen was doing this and you're like, oh, she always has to talk about someone else. You're doing
But
the
I'm
same
telling
thing.
you why I did it. And even AC said there's a cause and reaction for what he's done in the shit. Like, seriously, there's a reason for why I
Oh,
do
no, we're not
things.
talking about AC either.
I don't go after anyone until they come after me, period.
So you go after teenage girls because their moms pissed you off?
No,
Then why post them and call them whores?
I had my reasons.
You had your reasons to go after teenage girls in your online slap fight. You don't see the issue with that.
I did it because my kid was brought up. So, tit for tat.
Was
Talk
your
about mine, I'll
child
talk
an
about yours.
adult?
There's not at this time, no.
Oh, Jesus, the troll accounts.
Oh, I was waiting. I'm telling you, they've been coming. Been waiting. They always do this. Any community I go to, they always follow. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm so used to this. I've been
Oh,
at
I
this
don't
for
have a
5 years.
community.
No, I know. I'm just
Sorry.
saying. Every place
Okay.
that I go to.
Well, yeah, usually when you put stuff like this out on the internet, it comes back to haunt you. That's what the internet
Absolutely.
is.
That's why I'm so used to it.
I know,
It doesn't
Penny.
faze me anymore.
Definitely Shiz's fault though.
It does seem like it's my fault, I guess.
Oh, no, it's not your fault at all. Mm-mm.
I mean, I think anytime things involve children, you're going to see
Well,
this kind of
again, my
backlash in
children shouldn't be a part
perpetuity.
of this because they literally were not ever on YouTube. And
Okay,
you
but
could
ma'am,
think,
then you just admitted you publicly put out a recording of you having phone
no,
sex with another
I
YouTuber
did
where you
not
could
have
hear your
phone
children in the
sex.
background.
It
Ma'am, you
was
were
an
describing
act.
masturbating to him.
It was
So
an
even if you
act.
weren't physically
You're not
doing it, your
gonna
children were
make
on
me
that
raise y'all.
recording. If we can hear them, they can hear
I don't.
us.
No, that
Come
is not
on,
true. You don't know that.
ma'am.
You don't know that, Shiz. You don't know the layout of my house. You don't know anything about
Don't
it.
bring up my kids, but I'm gonna put out a video where you can hear me talking about sex and hear them playing in the background. Okay. Are you
Okay.
out of your mind?
No, I'm not. I'm completely sane. I
This
know
does
my
not
household.
sound like
You
a
don't.
sane thought process, ma'am.
Well, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you can think what you want to think, but you don't know the layout of my home. You don't know anything about my family. You don't know anything about my life. That's
Okay,
it.
you've admittedly, right, posted teenage girls calling them whores because you were mad at their mothers online, which is like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I had my
And
reasons.
like, I don't care how good your mic is. If you can hear your kids in the background, don't put it out on the fucking internet. It's not me bringing your
It's
kids
your
into it. There's a
opinion.
fucking recording of you talking about playing with your pussy, and you can hear your children clear as day in the
That is your
background.
opinion.
Apparently from the other end of the house, because your house is an acoustic marvel and the
It
orchestra
is.
should play
It
there.
actually is. Yeah.
Let's get a fucking orchestra concert going then.
Okay.
No one's gonna buy that bullshit, dude.
I don't care. I really don't.
You clearly, very
I
clearly.
don't. I really don't because I know my home.
Don't
I
care
know
about
my house.
kids, don't care about dead
Wow.
relatives, don't care
Okay.
about talking about sex and putting out recordings where you can hear your
Mm.
kids while you're talking about fucking yourself.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's ask the
Well,
doctor. What is your assessment, doctor?
let's go. You're muted.
Oh no, you're muted. He's got to switch his input. Oh, doctor. What a crazy, crazy world. I'm mad at AC for bringing me to this pasture. I was like, I'm bored this summer. Yeah, Wally's like, what the fuck?
Oh, I got a lot more you can play about me if you want to. Way
That's
more.
something to be proud of.
I mean, I own it, so why hide it?
Just soaking it in, guys. Just
Once
soaking
on
it
the
in.
internet, always on the internet. You never get redeemed from it.
I mean, I think there's redemption. It's all in how you handle it. And I just
Um,
think that what we're seeing is a lot of women that aren't handling things appropriately when you're confronted with your shit.
how am I supposed to handle it when I'm telling you literally I know my own home. I know my own household.
I wish AC was here to play this fucking tape so that these people can understand how ludicrous that assertion is. It's
Oh.
frustrating me. You crashed out the doctor's computer.
That happens before. I'm a proud hoe. I actually am a proud hoe. I did whatever I needed to do as a single mother of 2 children that was left abandoned by their father. You're absolutely right. And I thoroughly thank AC for not slut shaming me or sex work shaming me to do what I had to do for my children. So thank you, AC, for that.
I'm gonna
And I would
I'm gonna
do it
bite
all
my
over
tongue.
again. I would
I
do it
left my
all over
ex-husband
again.
with $4 in my pocket. I've never sold my butthole, my pussy, nothing.
I never sold my
I've scrubbed
butthole.
toilets. I've
Did that
done
too. Yep.
whatever, but yeah, I've never gone
Well, people
there.
do it all the time. All the time.
Well,
It's the
good
oldest
for
profession
those
in the world.
people. Did you used to live drunk with your daughter?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was when I first started.
Okay, so
Mhm.
what I'm seeing here is a lack of regard for children, it
No.
seems.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it,
Mm-mm.
admittedly, yeah.
No, my daughter was 16 at the time, so she was fully capable to do that.
To watch you be shit-faced on a live stream?
Yeah, I'm completely so glad that I've been sober since April 2023.
Well, good for you. Keep that up
Thank
so
you.
your children never have to live stream with you drunk again.
Thank you. I will.
Jeez Louise. I really wish AC was here. It's like the one time I've wished he's here.
Amber, what's your channel called?
Classy responses with Amber.
Oh, okay. My bad. I should have just read into your
Yeah.
headline more.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Oh, what's up, Boston? Oh, goodness. Well, AC's not here, and listening to you breathe heavily is just reminding me of the weird phone sex tape I was forced to listen to because you put it out on the internet with your children in the background. So I'd rather not. Hi, Wally. Oh, no. Did I lose Wally? Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm not worthless without my
Just that I'm
bully
subscribing.
team.
I don't know. I came in at a weird time, you know. I was like,
Yeah, you
what
did.
is going on here? Okay. Epic. How was your weekend?
Ew. It was good. How are you?
It was good. Got a lot of stuff done. Stuff that we talked about.
Nice.
Yeah. Got a lot of stuff done. Had Blake's birthday party, so that was epic.
We gotta
Whole
touch
bunch of
base.
kids,
We have
bunch
a
of
ton of
food.
shit to do this week.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Oh.
This weekend was so. But good.
It wasn't
was a
your
good
calm demeanor, ma'am. I outlined why I booted you after I booted you. You're gonna have to rewind to watch it because I'm not gonna say it again. But please, everyone, let Amber act as a PSA to not masturbate and put it out on the internet, or I'm sorry, talk about playing with yourself when your minor children can be heard playing in the background. That's not okay. Do not post other people's minor children in your online slap fights. That is not okay. Exploiting people's trauma is not okay. Being unabashed about it, not okay. Respect kids, guys. Protect kids. That's all I ask. Thank you.
Ah, she left. Can you hear me? Because
No,
those
she's still
allegations.
backstage.
Oh,
Here
she
you
is.
go.
Let
You
her
can,
up.
yeah, you can talk to her.
Yeah, see, like, you know, these
Hi. See, I don't
allegations are
run.
so shocking. They got my mic speechless. But nice to meet you, Classy.
Good.
My goodness.
You
Wow,
too.
what a story. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's talk
There's a
about
lot
it.
more
Let-
to
let's
it,
ha-
too.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a good faith discussion. And Shiz and Wally, feel free to
Mhm.
jump in at any time. But, you know, the first question
Okay.
I have of you, you know, and this is like prefaced with the context that, you know, controversy kind of sells. Basically, how long have you been doing the podcast and panel game?
5 years off and on. I've had about, I don't know, 6, 7 channels just because I cut them down and delete and come back. Just
Okay, so
whenever I
this
feel
ain't your
like it.
first rodeo. This ain't your first rodeo when it comes to controversy and being called to the
That's-
carpet.
Yeah, no, there's been plenty that, you know, when I need a break, I just take it down and come back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to do that self-care sometimes. But, you know, with this latest controversy, you know, engaging in this act, and
It's
you know,
not
when I
the
ask you
latest,
more-
but
Oh, it's
you know,
not
that
the
was
latest.
actually like 2 years ago, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pose this thought-provoking question that's at top of mind for me, but what would your reaction be? What would your reaction be if someone else did this act in front of your kids, or if they're in the area? You know what I mean? What would your reaction be?
Well, if my kids could hear it, that would be a totally different reaction, but I knew where my daughter was and I know the layout of my home.
And during that I guess panel podcast or that episode with the act, like, what part of you needs to be seen or like heard so badly that you're willing to kind of cross those lines publicly?
Well, that was what the whole entire panel was. We were trolling him, both her and I. She has a channel, I had a channel, and we were both calling him with both of our chats live at the same time because we shared subscribers and he was online and we called him and we both talked to him that way.
Okay. And you know,
Because it
Shiz
was
a couple
a
minutes
late-
ago, sorry. Shiz a couple minutes ago kind of gave you the response or critique that, hey, this is kind of like phone sex. You know, there's some kind of like moral turpitude, especially with the context of the kids being in the area. But I wanted to
Okay,
get
it
your
was one
operant
kid. Can we
definition.
stop saying kids, please?
Okay,
It was one
children.
kid that was on the
One kid.
opposite side of the home.
My bad. But I wanted to get your operant definition of what is an act. What does calling it an act? What does this do by framing it in this definition of an act?
We were both acting as sex phone operators that night.
So one of
Well,
those
let's
sex
go
phone
to-
lines that calls the person.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know,
Oh.
we were playing that way with him.
So
if
you were
this-
having
this-
phone
go ahead.
sex. Oh my lord.
No,
I'm
there's
sorry,
no.
doctor. Continue.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
go
good.
ahead.
But okay, so you know, Shiz mentioned that the internet doesn't forget, and everything
No, I
is
said
like
that.
recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
said
said
that.
that.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm having an off day, so the internet doesn't forget it. You know, everything's in posterity. But
Oh, I hear somebody's kids. Somebody should get
that's
off and go take
mine.
care. Oh, okay, we
They're
should
good.
probably go take care of
Yeah,
them.
but he's not talking about masturbating.
Well, they're screaming at the top of their lungs.
He's not talking
Somebody
about
might be
sex
hurt.
actively.
Somebody
So
might
if
be hurt.
this latest like shenanigan or this episode, you know, if it goes viral and you know this behavior goes viral and whatnot, how are you going to explain this to your children as they get older and you know they peruse the YouTube on mom? You know what I mean? How are you going to explain this to your kids?
First
Or
of
your
all,
kid.
my two oldest kids already know exactly what I've done in my lifetime. And I am completely honest with all of my children. I hide nothing from them. And I think that's the best way to be as a parent, in my opinion, because I would rather them learn about it from me than perusing YouTube than learn it by strangers. who want to make up fictitious additives to the situation when they know nothing about it.
Fair
So you
point.
want to desensitize them to sex? I'm fucking confused. Why expose your children
Absolutely
to any of that
not.
at all?
I not expose anything. I'm very open to have a conversation with my children. I've always been very open with my children. I don't sugarcoat shit for my kids.
Now, I heard you mention earlier that you engaged in escort service work, and that takes some authenticity and courage and bravery to admit that to the internet and the world. So props for that. But I was also wondering, to what degree is this a character that you're playing, or is this actually you, the real you, this sexualized kind of unabashedly unashamed podcaster?
Yeah, I was always that way, pretty much all through my 30s and 40s until I hit about 41 and no longer have a sex drive at all. So, I was always that way. Me and my husband even had an open marriage at one time. So.
Oh, wow. Thank you for the honesty. But I also heard you mention to Shiz in response a couple of times that there's nothing that Shiz or anyone can do to throw you off kilter or upset you. So if that's the case, I mean, what is the function of you constantly attacking others online in the way that Shiz mentions?
When they mention my children, I come unglued because I don't go for anyone's kids until they come for me. And once you come for my kids and you post them, game gloves off, period. You come for my family, my husband, who doesn't have anything to do with YouTube, gloves off. And AC told me he was the same way. So I found that very intriguing because that genuine kind of honesty is very hard to come by because it's human instinct to want to retaliate.
Yeah, you got to punch back sometimes. But also, to follow up on Shiz's latest question or response, what message do you think are your kids internalizing when they hear adult content like this that's happening in the next room, or you're engaging in these acts for content?
What do you think is in the next room? I live in a 4,000 square foot house and 2 stories. What do you think is in the next room when I'm downstairs, completely away from all bedrooms? And all of their doors are shut.
This commenter, Cuck Chair, I see you. Yeah, weren't you just on my stream the other day saying that Jen puts out too much info in the public and that's why she gets backlash? And
she absolutely does.
This isn't too much info?
No, listen, this right here is me online. I'm not talking about my health. I'm not talking about my husband.
No, you're just
I'm talking
having
about personal
phone sex and
no,
putting out
I'm
recordings
not.
of it.
I was
yes, you
live.
did. You admittedly put it out.
Listen, phone sex pertains to a phone. I was live on a channel.
Okay, I'm sorry. You were having
acting.
cyber sex.
Okay, whatever you want to name it, whatever makes you.
You literally just said that you were
I don't
acting
call
like a
it
phone
that.
sex line, but you weren't having phone sex?
It was an acting. Yeah, I was acting.
Oh my God.
I mean, aren't y'all all actors? You're acting like a doctor. The other guy acts like something else. When I'm online,
I'm not acting like a doctor. I'm asking
not
you questions.
I'm talking about Dr. Chen.
He is a doctor.
I'm a mental health professional. I've got the acumen
great.
and credentials. Yeah.
That's great. But I'm just saying, I'm sure who you are online is not who you are to people in real life.
I'm
no,
100%
this is
the same person.
How totally I am.
This is me.
Life is too short.
I find that hard to believe.
This is me
I really, I don't feel like you would be questioning people about what they did around their kids if you just simply heard it in passing at a Walmart.
If I saw it, well, okay, but if I saw it in person, yeah, I would call it out. If I saw some bitch on her fucking phone or computer or whatever with her children around, having phone sex,
Well, you
whether it was
didn't
an act
see
or not,
anything.
vividly describing sexual scenarios, anatomy, and situations, I would
Okay,
step in and say, hey, that's not appropriate for your
but did
kid.
you
Hell
see
yeah.
it? Did you see it, or are you hearing it and making up your own assumptions of what you would want to
I'm
see? Because I wasn't on
I didn't
camera.
say no, ma'am. You just asked me about in real life, right? So in real life, I'd have to see it with my fucking eyeballs, right?
Right. Why are you getting so upset? I'm not
Okay.
getting upset.
Because you just posed the question and then asked like I was crazy for saying I would see
Because
it.
you said
I
if you
heard
see
the
it.
recording of you vividly describing sexual situations,
Right.
sexual
In my
anatomy,
office.
and you could
Yeah.
hear your child.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
okay, you're saying I'm not the same person in real life. If I encountered a similar situation in real life and saw something like that happening, yeah, I'd fucking intervene. You out
But
of your
you didn't
mind?
see this though.
Do
So
you,
that's
do
what
you
I'm
know how
saying.
weird it is that you can put on an act online, that you can be a different person when you hit that live button? That's weird to me.
That's acting. I mean, that's like
So
any
you're a
actor
YouTube
out there.
actress now?
Sometimes when I want to be. I've been in
Ugh.
ASMR. I've read books. I do audiobooks. I act out certain parts in my audiobooks. Sometimes
So
I'm
you've just been
Southern.
reaching for attention your whole life?
No, not my whole life at all. Mm-mm. I have my own commentary. I have my own channel. If it's not your thing, nobody's forced to subscribe.
Well, no,
If
it's
you're,
not my thing at
oh, go
all.
ahead.
But like when there's clips out of you again, describing sexual situations, scenarios, and anatomy,
Mhm.
when you can hear a kid in the background, like, yeah, then it becomes an issue for most normal people on the internet.
Well, I mean, again, what you hear and what you think is going on is two different assumptions.
Okay, ma'am, all we're talking about is hearing it, right? And my issue is
Okay.
if you could hear your kid could hear you, and you were
No, ma'am.
describing sexual
Nope.
situations
I
and
know my
anatomy.
house and I know what was going on at the time. And I know exactly how I was talking and I know the tone of voice I was talking and how close I was talking to the microphone. There's nothing I feel ashamed about this at all.
So if your child kind of grew up, you know, when they grow up and if they began to copy or emulate this sexualized behavior and, you know, and go online and make content for it, like, would you still consider it as harmless trolling? And part two of this question is like, what would your parents think of you? Or, you know, have they given you any type
Mom
of
is
like
a
feedback?
subscriber. My mom lives in my house. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm sure it's not every dad's fantasy that their daughters ever grow up and become a porn star or a stripper. But when they grow up, they grow up. Of course, I want better for my kids. That's why I devote every ounce of my energy into their schooling and their education and everything else that they have going, sports and all. When I'm online, I am not their mother. I am who I am, which is classy responses with Amber. I'm not mama.
You know, as parents, like it's, you know, I'm sure you're aware of how important it is to model what you'd like to see in your kids, like in everything
Which
you
I
do,
do
even
around
the
them, absolutely.
subtle stuff. But like if your child one day grew up to start emulating or copying this behavior or these antics of acting in a sexualized way, like would you still consider it like harmless? You know, if they just started to, you know, dip their toes in that kind of pool or that kind of content, like
Well, I mean, no, it's not.
what would you say to them?
I definitely wouldn't want them to become a porn star or anything like that. But if it's them talking to people on the phone or online to pay their bills, I'm not going to sex shame them at all. But, you know, is it like in the same aspect? Do porn stars that have children, do they not expect their children to grow up and not be more successful than them? That's every parent's dream.
I just want to point out, Ruru made a good point. Um, you said when you come online, you're no longer mama, and I think I speak for a lot of moms when I say I'm always mama. I'm always
Well,
a
that's
mom,
you. That's
first and
you.
foremost.
I mean, of course, first and
Well,
foremost.
but
Like,
part
you're
of
not
being a
being a mom right
mom,
this second. You're
part of
being
being
shiz. You're
no,
being
I'm
your
not. I'm being
channel.
Shannon Mary Labar,
Okay, but
and
you're online.
part
You're
of
not
being a
playing
mom is
Roblox with your
knowing
kid.
that My kids are in bed, honey. It's late.
Okay, well, okay. So do you
Okay,
see how
no,
you
well,
know
let me
your
finish a
kids?
sentence,
Okay,
okay?
go ahead. But again, you're not
Part of
being
being a
mama all the
mom
time.
is realizing that you are creating a digital footprint for your children to find
Yeah.
that is not going to paint you in a good light.
Okay. But again, I own it. I
Okay,
own
but
it.
why subject your kids to that?
I
No,
don't.
as an
It's not
adult,
like
I
I'm
never
gonna
want to hear
plop
a
them
fucking,
down.
I never want to hear a recording of my mom having phone sex as an adult,
God.
let alone as a
And no other kid
teenager.
wants to ever grow up and know that their mom sucked 10 black guys' dicks for porn star money. Come on. You're talking about a freaking
Okay, that's things my
live
kids will
chat.
never know because I'm not you.
Okay, well, exactly. You're not me. So why are you worried about me?
I'm just wondering why you have classy on your name because that's fascinating.
Because I
as well.
am. I am. And that's your
After you just
opinion.
yelled about sucking 10 black guys' dick.
Wow.
for
I
porn
said
star money.
I'm not a porn star. I don't have to worry about my kids growing up to think that I sucked 10 black guys' dicks.
No, they're just going to hear that time that they could be
Yeah.
heard in the background and you were talking about graphic sex with a random
Yeah.
YouTube person.
A random YouTube person. Okay. Yeah.
His
Mhm.
name's Ski Mask Andy, ma'am. Like, again,
Yeah,
I'm
I
questioning
know
the
him.
classy. Questioning the
Okay.
classy.
Yeah. And that was like 2.5 years ago. I'm starting to
Time doesn't
wonder.
erase
It
behavior.
does.
Time
It
in no way negates
no, it
any of it. I
actually
don't. No,
changes.
that's no, ma'am. See, that's what annoys me about a lot of people, and that's what you argued against with Jen. The amount of
Don't
time
mute
does not
me. That
change
is a
the
weak
out.
move to
This is my
mute
fucking
me.
show. You're not going to talk
Yeah,
over
you're
me on
weak.
my show,
You're weak.
ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Mute me.
weak. Bitch, stop.
Yeah,
You're not
you're
going to talk over
muting
me on
me.
my show.
Okay, you're
Yes,
muting
because you
me.
were
Just letting
talking
the people
over me,
know.
ma'am. Yes, I muted you
Okay.
because you can't shut your mouth, which is what got you
Okay.
into this mess to
Mouth is
begin with,
shut. Go
didn't it?
ahead. No, I'm not
That's
in
what got
any
you into
mess.
this
No,
mess.
you wanted content. Congratulations. I'm here. Go ahead.
You're not that
I'm
important, ma'am, at
so
all. You're
people can't
gross.
change, right? People
I
can't
didn't say
change
they
in two
can't
and a half
change,
years.
but look at your behavior and attitude about what you did says everything.
I
That's
can't
current
change it.
behavior.
What part of I can't go back and change it? It's there. What don't you see that I
It's
literally
the
I have to
constant
own it?
justification.
There's no justification. I
You've
did
given
it.
nothing but
I don't do it
justifications.
anymore. I have changed.
I
There's
posted these random innocent teenagers because someone said something about my son. Like,
Yep.
stop.
I have my reasons.
So you
Everybody has their
victimized
reasons.
other children over it.
That's your opinion.
No, that's exactly what you did. You posted teenage girls and called them whores because you didn't like their mom
How old were
online
they?
talking about your son.
How old were they?
You already said that they were teenagers, ma'am.
How old were they? No, you said they were teenagers. How old were they?
No, you said they were teenagers.
Yes. Okay.
And then
But
you tried to justify it by saying that your son was a minor at the time after you had already said he was 20. But go
no,
ahead.
I have a 25-year-old and I have a 17-year-old who is about to be 18. So there's two. See, again, you don't know your facts. So
I'm just
that's
going
what I'm
off of
talking
what
about.
you've said in this conversation.
Okay, but I'm just giving you exactly what you're asking me for. You're not asking me, do I have any other children? You're not asking me how old they are. You're not asking anything about except for
You
what
told
you've
me
been
not
told.
to talk about your kids, and now you want me to
But
go
you're
in depth
talking
and
about
ask
them
about
anyway.
them. I'm
You're
talking
talking
about
about
that time that you vividly described sexual situations, scenarios, and anatomy with your children being heard on the recording.
But you also are bringing up times that I posted another woman's child. So which one do you
Rat
want to
Racer,
talk
it's not a
about?
sexual hang up to think that children shouldn't be exposed to sexual content. Nope, that's not a hang up.
How was she exposed if she didn't hear it?
She could be heard on the recording. There's no way she was on the other end of the house upstairs and she's heard that loudly on that recording.
Okay.
I need AC.
Yeah, you do, because I will gladly show you exactly where she was. No, you know what? I'm not going to, because I'm not going to justify shit that I did 2.5 years ago to some stranger that I don't even know. Like, it's not even that important to me.
There's no
You're making
justification, and
assumptions.
I think you not seeing that is the problem.
Listen, you making an assumption about it is not going to justify anything for me, because I know exactly what was going on
You're
in
gonna
my
make me
house
have to
during
try
that
to
night.
stream my phone
Go
so that I can
ahead.
play it.
So in the meantime, Shiz, while you get that squared away in terms of streaming it from your phone, Ms. Classy, like I wanted to ask you because this question is coming from a place of great cognitive dissonance, right? I mean,
Alexa, cut the alarm off. Go ahead.
Where did you learn that this type of attention-seeking behavior, you know, it's sort of like sexualized, like maybe negative, or if you see it as a positive, attention-seeking behavior, like where did this come from? And no matter what kind of attention this is anyway, like is this worth more than your own dignity, sense of personal integrity, as well as your children's safety and consideration for their development? Like, where did this mindset come from?
What I did had nothing to do with them that night. They were not even near me at all.
Okay, so if I'm gonna,
I find it very hypocritical for somebody that does not know me as a mother, does not know me as a person.
Excuse me, did you say
nor
that
a streamer?
you wish a kid
I'm
would get raped
talking.
with a screwdriver? No, it's
no.
my show. Did you
Okay,
say
no,
you hoped a kid would get raped with a screwdriver 6
I
months ago?
absolutely did, because the mother was making fun of my S.
Holy fucking shit, you absolute cunt. Wishing rape on kids after fucking doing sexual shit with your kids within earshot? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get fucking help. You're disgusting. Yes, I did wish rape on a kid. You're fucking trash. Take classy out of your name. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is she aware
Holy
of
shit.
it? I mean, does she just not see
I
it?
don't think
mean,
she sees it.
Holy shit! The amount of self-insight into her own behavior and just how she's coming across.
No,
And
I
she's
didn't
making
drop
such-
you because I'm weak. I dropped you because you're a fucking piece of shit and I will not platform you. How dare you wish rape on a child? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get
Yeah, and
fucking
she admitted
help.
to it too, Shiz. That's vile. That is fucking
I booted her when she admitted to it.
reprehensible.
I'm not fucking ever gonna have someone like that on my show. Bye.
Yeah, fuck that. Standards, right? Standards.
That's just
Holy
gross.
shit.
Leave kids the fuck out of it. Don't record yourself having
Yo,
phone sex
holy
with kids.
fuck.
I'm gonna message you that tape on Discord when we're done
All right.
here.
Yeah, that just speaks to the depravity, the nature of how dark her soul is. You know, she made that comment about doing that to kids with a screwdriver. Yo,
And then was
fuck
like,
you,
yeah,
lady.
I did because her mom did
Fuck you.
something. Fuck you because her mom did something. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck you, you fucking sicko.
Oh my god. And she's out here pointing fingers at other people that act like that too. Holy shit. That's too far. That's gross.
Is she doing this for like shock value? Is she like fucking drama farming? What is it? Or is she just this fucked up?
I
in
think
the
she's
head?
desensitized. I don't know. Normal people don't do that.
You know, I wonder, like, I'd love to be there, a fly on the wall, if a stranger made those kinds of comments, those reprehensible, vile comments to her child, right in front of her. What would she say and do, right?
That's fucking disgusting. And admittedly to do it because you were mad at the parent. What the fuck?
That is so childish. I mean, that just shows you that, you know, she's developmentally stunted in the morality department. God. That's
That was
disgusting.
a lot. I wish I had my computer so I could have shown the videos, guys, but I'll drop them in Discord.
Right.
I'm probably gonna go hang out in Discord. Thank you for joining me, Doctor. What a random adventure. Shout out to Wally for popping in for a bit. He's the best. If a mod wants to drop the link to Discord, that'd be cool. I think I'm just gonna do the shiz happens as an outro. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining for whatever the fuck this was.
Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Bring the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them, and there she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents pretense in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.